Hello and welcome. As we begin this series on public speaking, it's important that we clear the air, that we get rid of certain false beliefs or what we call myths about public speaking. To do that, I'm going to introduce you to two important people. The first is Mr. Too Good, and the second is Mr. No Good. Now, Mr. Too Good thinks I am a terrific public speaker. I'll get 10 on 10 if you had to rate me on my public speaking skills. And Mr. No Good is exactly the opposite. Mr. No Good thinks I am a terrible public speaker. No good at it. So why do they think this way, Mr. Too Good and Mr. No Good? Let's look at Too Good first. Mr. Too Good's first myth about public speaking is this: I can speak well, so I'm good at public speaking. I'll repeat that. I can speak well, so I am good at public speaking. This is a myth, perhaps one of the biggest myths for people who actually think that they sound interesting in a group, that people like their jokes, that people are interested in what they have to say, that they can put a sentence together easily, that they are fluent in the language. But that is not public speaking. It's like saying this: I can run, so I can be Usain Bolt. Is that right? Obviously a myth. Just because I can put my left foot and then my right foot ahead and I can swing my arms and go from point A to point B, it does not mean that I can be an Olympic medalist like Usain Bolt. What is the difference? I can do exactly the same thing in terms of the mechanics of running, but I cannot excel like Usain Bolt. Why? Simply because Usain Bolt, apart from being a guy with longer legs and immense talent, he has spent years training his mind and body to be a champion. Training his body so that he learns the mechanics and tools of how you actually beat other Olympic competitors. He has used his diet and nutrition to perfect his body. He's used his mind to understand how to construct and build his race, to be steady at the start and to surge at the end. That is why he is Usain Bolt. And that is why I cannot be Usain Bolt simply because I can run. The first myth. So public speaking is that. It is using the mechanics and tools that we are going to learn right through this course. And these tools actually involve three different things, three different elements. The great philosopher Aristotle said that persuasion, which is perhaps one of the important outcomes of public speaking, involves three things. Logos, which means logic or certainty, clarity. Ethos, which means integrity or credibility. And pathos, which means emotion, connection. So public speaking is not simply talking off my head anything that comes to my mind. It is actually involving a combination of logos, ethos, and pathos. So we're going to learn that right through these sessions. And that is why a public speaking course will help me develop those tools and techniques to be a champion speaker.
If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe for more of these informative videos.